Walter Lawson. We've spent, I understand, about $200,000 on this ordinance, and a lot of us have to ask, is it worth it? It looks like an omissive, anti-citizen ordinance that does not deserve passage. There's been abundant time for improvements, and citizens have brought documented model ordinances repeatedly. They have been refused and rejected, just as were our questions and comments in the first 14 weeks when we were not allowed to participate. Instead, you give the keys of the city in terms of all zones are open to fracking. We have to ask what's appropriate in the city. Is this really an urban acceptable industry? You can't build a campfire in an airplane, no matter how friendly the skies. How appropriate is this business in a city? We wouldn't allow any developer to come close to doing what this industry proposes to do in the normal course of operation. The developer would be turned out at the pre-application meeting. So this tragic and failed piece of work is something that we ask you to vote no to. There's little protection for citizens. It's clearly an industry-oriented ordinance, just as the state regulation is a complete sellout that does not protect citizens. We're given third-rate economic impact information with no downside. We are to pretend that there's only benefit and money to be made, so we should do this. This is truly an ultra-petroleum company ordinance. This is the one company that can take advantage of all the zones of the city. I've done a lot of research on this, as have many others, and one thing that stands out is that there's no scientific evidence proving that people thrive from oil and gas emissions. We're asked for evidence all the time. It has to go both ways. Modern fracking is only 6 years old, and it is an experiment. A lot of the answers are not in yet, but we know there's a lot of human harm to be done. It's a bad ordinance because it creates operational conflict with human life. It creates operational conflict with human health. And it creates operational conflict in terms of city living. So we ask you again not to support this ordinance. Why burden us with all the risks when there is much more to learn and when there are so many proven resources around the country in remote areas that do not harm people or threaten them? Please vote no.